That line, it's really hard to just give well, this is the line we don't continue at, or this is the line we go past all the time. We really can't draw a line. It's too dynamic of a process. And that's where all the training that we go through, they put us through a lot of training. You go to these kind of events, every one of these events lets us all go home with a few pearls of wisdom. And with that, over the years, you start developing what you think is good indicators, and that's the best you can do. And I'm sure the guys that were there, one of them, you'd have to talk to the U.S. Forest Service, but from the paper, he's a veteran of this stuff. He's been in the Forest Service for many, many years. We're talking decades. So he was probably extremely knowledgeable of the area, the conditions. Santa Ana's occur every year, and you know, things just happen. Things always go south. It's like Coast Guard lose people, we lose soldiers in Iraq. You know, things happen that you can't. If it was that easy and cut and dry, we'd have these fires out in minutes.
You know, this year fire season was kind of not so. There wasn't that many big fires. How do you feel that this fire occurred during the non-fire season?
Well, actually, no, it's a misnomer. You got to understand, Southern California's fire season's now.
It's during the colder months.
Well, we're not really colder. We've had kind of a lighter summer. You got Arizona, certain regions have different fire seasons, and Southern California's real fire season really doesn't even begin till August, and it goes in through November, December. That's the perennial and annual time for the Santa Anas to blow, when the atmospheric conditions create that, putting a big high over the Great Basin, having lows off our Baja coast, getting this condition that makes the wind blow so hard in that direction.
You know, right now it's a little chilly. Do you think how at the time when the fire started that the weather was still kind of not fire? I mean,
it has nothing to do with temperature.
Temperature does not. Oh, I'm sorry, boss.
It has absolutely nothing to do with
It really doesn't.
It's all going to do with humidity and wind.
Humidity and wind?
Yep.
Because the fire did spread awfully fast.
50-mile-an-hour winds with no humidity.
So it was 50-mile-an-hour winds?
40, 50, 35.
It was high. It was way up. That's every year, though. I mean, have you lived here your whole life?
No, this area does have high winds regularly.
Have you lived here your whole life anywhere in Southern California?
Yeah, there's high winds.
We got to interview you a little bit, because if you've lived here, this is very natural. None of this is a surprise.
Yeah.
This goes on every single year. Some years it's only a couple times. Other years it starts in August and blows through December, and we don't get a break. We go from fire to fire to fire, and it's just the process, the natural process of this region. This stuff that grows here, it's made to burn.